Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. Happy March! In this episode, we're going to take a look at each life path number, the forecast for March 2024. Before we get into the reading, just know this is, of course, a general forecast. If you would like a personalized reading, focusing on your own personal numerology, please book some time with me. My information is in the description box below. I would love to work with you. All right, let's take a look. Life Path 33-6. So this month you all are going to be working with the energy of the 44-8 and mongoose energy. So this is interesting because with mongoose, there's something here about being very self-assertive, being very candid direct and candid and honest in your communication, in what you need, in sort of your directives as far as if something needs to happen, instead of sort of skirting the issue, just being very upfront and honest with the other person or with the people sitting at the table that you need to be honest with about, again, what you need, your observation, whatever it is, whatever the situation is. But there's definitely something here coming through about being very candid and not sort of playing the game of, let me try to tell you what you want to hear so that I don't rock the boat, but instead being very honest with yourself and others so that you can move forward, so that you can, overcome whatever obstacle you're facing, because you'll do that in a much more efficient way if you can be very open and honest with the other person, right? So that they know where they stand, they know where you stand, and vice versa. There's also, again, something with mongoose about being very genuine, right? Being very genuine with what you need, how you feel, what's bothering you, what it is that you need, etc. Because again, if we don't express that, if we don't say that, then the other person has no way of knowing. And it's interesting because with mongoose energy, it works so beautifully with the 44-8. With the 44-8, there's some kind of opportunity for reevaluation coming in this month for you all. And it has to do with your present circumstances. So if you find that in evaluating your current circumstances, that there's this feeling of discontent or this feeling of things being out of balance, then this is a really good opportunity to, again, come back to mongoose energy, be very honest with yourself, be very honest with the other person or the other people in stating what it is that you need, and in establishing new goals, or check your priorities, because it might be that you've been prioritizing other people or over other experiences or other things that are detracting from where your priorities really truly need to be in this moment to help you to move forward, to help you to achieve whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. So this can be a really great time under this 44-8 cycle to really just check your priorities and just make sure that you feel good about them, that you don't feel overburdened, that you don't feel that you're taking on too much or that you're saying yes when you really want to be saying no, or vice versa. So yeah, just check in with yourself. This is a great time to do that. And not only is this a great time to check in with yourself, but this is a great time to express to others, again, that in a very candid, genuine way, what it is that you need, what it is that evaluation has brought to the surface, because it might be that there needs to be some changes, some adjustments. And, again, if we don't know, then we can't do. So you have to give the other person the benefit of the doubt that if you're not expressing in an honest, genuine way, they really truly don't have any way of knowing, because nobody is a mind reader, right? This is an interesting cycle as well, because you could find that you tap into a tremendous amount of inner wisdom, right? And in tapping into that inner wisdom, and that through self-exploration or whatever it is that brings this wisdom to the surface, when you not only tap into it, but also express it in some way, it can have the power to create some kind of sense of greater freedom or liberation, not only for you, but also for others, right? So it could be that, and what I mean by this is with 44-8 energy, this is very physical, tangible. in the very like real world type of thing. There's a reality and a realism to this energy. So it could be that you tap into the inner depths of your soul, right? And you extract this wisdom. But what are you going to do with that wisdom? This could be a great time to, write a book or start some kind of a platform or something like that where you're sharing that wisdom, not enforcing that wisdom, not trying to influence others with it, but sharing it. And through that sharing, the people who resonate with it or who can gain something from it will gain some kind of freedom or liberation from their own sort of shackles, right? So I would say this could be a great time to, again, start something, launch something, start some kind of a podcast or a YouTube channel or write a book or start a new endeavor. Something, though, that is very genuine and very much coming from your inner depths, your inner wisdom that you're sharing with others at this time. And it doesn't have to be like this big thing. And it doesn't have to be about what you get in return. It's more about a way to express like the depths of your soul, which sounds kind of cheesy, but this is really a great opportunity for that. And it doesn't matter what that looks like, as long as it's genuine and as long as it feels good. And in doing that, in expressing that, not only are you like beautifying your own space, but you're bringing beauty to the space of others, which is such a high keynote of the 33-6. So this is such a powerful energy. The 44-8, which is the energy you're working with this month, is actually also a master number. It's one that's incredibly rare. I've only seen one my entire time of doing numerology. So it's an incredibly rare master number, but it's an incredibly powerful master number. And there's something that's, because it's 8 and because it's the 44, there's something that whatever this is, whatever it is that's tangible that you create, must have integrity, must be very ethical, right? Like have the desire or the why, right? When you come back to your why, it has to be something that has the power to uplift, empower, inspire others in some way. So this has a potential to be a period that can bring a lot of success down the road because it's tapping you into your own wisdom, your own resources. And it has a potential, depending on what you do with it, to be successful. But with that success, because it's being initiated under this 44-8 energy, there has to be you have to circulate that success. You have to do something really good with it. So there's a lot that can kind of come in this month. I would say be open to the sort of insights, the deeper insights, as well as the opportunities that present for you this month, because they could feel much bigger than self, and they could it could bring in like imposter syndrome and that sort of thing. And I would say move with it and see where it takes you, because this has the power to be, or the potential to be incredibly, incredibly powerful under this 44-8 influence. So big energy, but I would say that this is a great time to also be very self-assertive, genuine, and candid. So to get the most out of these energies. So big, big month for you all, 33s. I hope it's a great one. Take care. Bye for now.